Hey, I see two people viewing right now. Hello, good morning. How you doing? I know a lot of you all haven't seen me in a while, but um, I am out here doing some gardening today. Let's see. Hey, my Renaissance grandmama. I didn't get a chance to tell you, um, no, well, wish you farewell and safe travels yesterday. Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, Sunday. I didn't get home till yesterday. But hope you made it home safely. And I truly enjoyed you. And my son, he just adore you as well. Hey, GT Junior Grows in Alaska. Good morning. Good morning, Vision Preparedness. Good morning. The Everyday Life for OCD is Chick, Nikki. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper. Devil Dog Preppers in here. Hello, Devil Dog Prepper. I miss seeing your name. But good morning. Good morning. Yeah, everything is going well this morning. It's so much to do in the garden. Hey, it's all Grady. How you doing? I haven't been on in a while, but hope you and Marcel are doing good. And the homestead is coming along. I'm gonna have to get to back to your channel and see how things are going. Hey, Big Tiny's outdoors. I miss you too, Big Tiny. Good morning, Blake's Tropical Homestead. How you doing, sister? Big Son's Lawn Care. How you doing, Brown Eyes? I got so much to do in this garden today. Everything is sort of like um, bunched together. I need to move some things around. That's good. I'm glad y'all doing good. Who was that? Oh, there's my road dog, Bougie Prepper. Hey, Bougie. Good morning. Yeah, we made it home yesterday because we stayed the night in Knoxville. Um, so we got home yesterday around 3 p.m. Um, right now I have some pole beans here. I need to spread those out. You can see some of them have already started to start trellising this cattle panel. So I need to move that out, figure out how to get rid of ants for one. Um, these are some pickling cucumbers. I need to spread those out as well, but I hope I don't damage them trying to spread them out. I don't know. Um, hey, I think the farther I move away, down here by the creek, my my my, I guess my service, my internet connection gets bad. Good morning, Clear, and you. Oh gosh, Nets vlog. That's you, Nets. Good to see you, sis. Yeah, I was gonna put on my hat that I purchased in Puerto Rico last year. Um, if the sun gets a little too much for me, I go put that on. But if I move any farther past this cattle panel, my internet connection go out. Can y'all see? I got some melon. Well, you don't know if it's melons, but I have some honeydew and cantaloupe back there. Can you see that in the back? And then a volunteer tomato plant, and I have about a bunch of 8 in a little cluster. So I guess those may be like the bunching tomatoes, and then watermelon back here as well. So I need to spread those out because I have an empty spot there. Um, I couldn't even remember if I planted something there or not because it did not germinate. So I don't know if I did or not, but I need to get a lot of this stuff cleaned up, spread it out. And over here, I got a lot of bird poop. I got to figure out how to tackle that. But these are the California Wonder bell peppers. They're taking a long time to grow. And then I think I have 2 back there, but I got to get this cleaned up. Can y'all see what I was just doing? Not sure if you all saw that. Cause I. Good morning, RG Arizona Homestead. Some triple mulch and spread around your plants helps with moisture preservation and weed control. What kind to get that doesn't have like the chemicals in it to put around um my vegetables? Because I do use the mulch around my flowers. You in the bushes, Vision, and my I got on my glasses today because my eyes been burning, and it was puffy Sunday when we was leaving Ohio. So I'm trying to get my eyes back on track. Hey, drunken chef, how you doing? Good morning, Erica Taylor. No, I have never tested my soil, and I was in the beginning, but after I started growing my vegetables, everything just started growing. I really didn't have too much of a trouble, only on certain vegetables mainly. I'm gonna show you. This is one of the pots, well, garden beds that I had put sweet potatoes in last year. But my daughter spread a bunch of zinnias down here, so this is gonna be like a little flower area here. So it'll just be a bunch of zinnias growing there. You plant lots of herbs. onions, garlic, and peppers around my garden seems to help a lot. Is that with the ants? Natural mulch, devil dog pepper. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna see if I go to um, what's the name of the place? I can't even think of the name of the besides Home Depot and see if they have it. That's good. You and the family doing good. Drunken chef. But this is where I had collards last year. But I was going to do tomatoes. I did a row of early cascading tomatoes. They did not germinate at all. So I'm thinking that pack of tomatoes is bad. That it was a whole row here, and there are no seedlings popping up. So none germinated. This is a row of marigolds. I just put the marigolds out here, but I was going to separate those and put them in different spots. But these are the white cherry tomatoes. This row did germinate. I did do my watering already this morning, and I was going to do a little bit more, but these germinated pretty good, and I'm gonna separate these. So since the early cascading tomatoes didn't germinate, I'm gonna move some of these over on that side. Oh, big box stores don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna check around. Okay, with the insects and bugs. Okay, I do um a lot of lemon basil. I got a bunch of it that done came back from last year in my other garden bed. So I need to trim that back, harvest some of that um, lemon basil. I do, um, that's some dill that done grew tall over there. But it's so much. I got to separate. I got so much I need to separate. So um, I got some other herbs. I may just get some of that and put in these garden beds to keep these pests away. Um, Someone was calling in. Sorry about that. Oh, this is some tomato vines that took over my garden while I've been out of town for the past 2 weeks. So this come from a store bought sweet potato because I throw my kitchen scraps in this 8 foot bed here. So this one got very much so fertilized off of kitchen scraps. So this raised bed here has been growing so well. So I need to get these sweet potatoes up out of here. And I was going to put some in my flower pots so they can be cascading down some of my flower pots. But this is that bunch of lemon basil I was talking about. I got some corn. Hope you all can see that. But I got some corn growing. Um, you see all this lemon basil? It was not like this, but it took over while I've been gone. And this is my cocozelle zucchini growing. And on this side is my straight neck, straight neck um, squash, early prolific. And this is something else that's been growing. I don't know if this is a radish or a beet. I need to take a picture and see what comes up. But like I said, this is some of my kitchen scraps because I was juicing Um, that power drinks that Plant a Garden had us did a video on the power drinks. So a lot of kitchen scraps went in here, and they're actually been growing. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Hey, love, how you doing? Good morning, Ruthie's This and That and Family. Yeah, I got a lot of lemon basil out here. Hey, Fallen Sky, homesteading. Yeah, you disappear from your garden, everything just start exploding. But I got bush beans down in here, so I need to move these sweet potatoes out of here, vines. I'm gonna pull that up all together and use those in flower pots. But and okra in here. You can't see it because of the lemon basil and because of the sweet potato vines. So I definitely have to move that before it chokes everything out. And get that taken care of. Hey, Grace and Fire, good to see you. And I didn't start my garden till May. I didn't start my garden till like the first or second week in May. So this is what my garden looks like the middle of May, planting everything direct sowing everything. I didn't do no seeds indoors or anything. Good morning, Country Prepper 19. How you doing? Good morning, uniquely written. How you doing, sis? And this other bed you can see here, this catnip. This catnip been growing for the past year, and it, I just let it do what it do, and it looks bad. I I knew that it was going to explode, but I wasn't prepared for this. So I got to pull this up as well. And I got one sunflower and it's barely hanging on by the root. So I got to move this out so I can plant in this bed. Yeah, I'm so behind. This is a volunteer lettuce. And I had a couple on the outside of the garden bed as well. So you can see this one is dried out, ants growing in it. But all these bugs on here, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, my daughter called this the Christmas tree of the garden. But yeah, um, this is from last year also. This is hyssop. It exploded as well. So I need to get this out of the box too. So I'm gonna remove that so I can use this space. I'm gonna put this in a pot. So I'm gonna cut that back and put it in a pot. This is another sunflower. I think this is one of the mammoth sunflowers right there um, that I'm gonna grow. I had two mammoths back here last year growing, and some more lemon basil. And I have some other things popping up. I don't know what it is, but I know later on what it is. But sorry for all this movement. I got to get back into the groove of going live. Good morning, Spoonin and Sunshine. How you doing, sis? You take care, Devil Dog. Oh, you going to Puerto Rico tomorrow? That's awesome. Well, safe travels and have fun and stay safe, okay? Good morning, Black Guns and Gardens. How you doing? You grew catnip and it lasted for 2 years. Then my land hens found it. That was the end. Yeah, it is hard trying to get things done when you got the camera on you. The catnip should keep bugs away. Well, it's been there since last year. I did not have any problems in that flower space, in that garden bed space. But on the other side, I did with my collards. The bugs took over the collards. Um, but it didn't touch my kale and spinach that I had in the section with the catnip. Thank you, Country Prepper 19. Yeah, I'm going to keep it moving and doing what I can. But I'm going to plant some things. I got some um, soil and compost that I'm going to fill this back up today after I remove this lettuce. And the same for this catnip and the same for the hyssop. It has to go. Oh, and I got to move what you call it, the lemon basil. So that's what I got to do. Oh, I wanted to ask Black's Tropical if you're still here. My nose already done started this morning. I have bad sinuses. But this plant been here since 2000 and for 8 years. But I never thought that it was a banana tree. But um it's been here since I moved here. And my neighbor mentioned it recently. She said, "Is your banana tree still growing?" I was like, "What banana tree?" But I never thought it was a banana tree for 8 years. It never grew anything on it. But she said that was a banana tree. But I don't know. But it died back every year and come back. So I don't know what that is. If anybody knows, let me know. But I'm gonna take a picture of it and see. Um, those are some sunflowers. I just plant them in this bucket so they can germinate. So I got to um, move those out to the back and to other places. Um, this is my Myers lemon tree, and I can't remember what I had here. I don't know if this calendula or what, but this is my hosta. I ordered this one from Home Depot. Um, it's busting up out of there. And I got these clippings from a family member in Atlanta while I was traveling. So I got to remove some of these dead ones, but it's thriving. It's thriving. I love hosta, but this will be my first year growing them. Well, not growing them, but You know what I'm talking about. But this is my soil and everything that I have to get into my flower beds. Um, Sorry about the fast twisting, but this is my mint from last year. It came back and doing so well. I need to cut some of this and dry it as well. Um, this is some more flowers my daughter planted. So I got to move some of this out and transplant in other places. This is a strawberry plant from last year. It hasn't flowered or anything, but it is beautiful green. So my strawberry plant came back. Oh, there is a flower in here, right there. So hopefully I will have some strawberries soon. Well, I got to weed this. There's some weeds in here, but yeah. And this is my lemon balm. This is from last year as well. So it's doing good. While I was gone, it didn't get much water. So when I came back, it was a little tinged in color and a little slumpy. But since I watered it yesterday evening, it's perking back up. Um, this is a dang what I can't even get it out succulent plant that I got from Home Depot. Um, I was in the Planter Gardens challenge, and all my what you call them herbs had died. I had traveled, and this was earlier in the year when he started his Planter Garden herb garden challenge in 2023. So I fell out of the challenge because everything died. So when I did all my seedlings, well, when I did my seeds in May, oh, this got too much water. I guess one of the girls watered this too much yesterday. But my Thai basil did good. It's growing. My thyme did not germinate at all. My holy basil did germinate, and my cilantro did germinate. So, out of the four herbs that I did plant, they did. They're doing good. They did germinate and doing pretty good. So let me pour this water out because it's too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Sorry for all the sniffling, y'all. But that's my cilantro, my holy basil, my Thai basil, and that thyme that did not germinate. So I don't know if I'm gonna do another round of seeds on this time. But do anybody else have any issues um, getting their time to germinate from seed? Because somebody else mentioned that at the Vision Preparedness meetup. They told me that their time didn't germinate that good. And while I was gone, my begonia, I don't know if it's the heat or because I overwatered it before I left, it's dying. This is my rosemary from last year. I got to move this out of this pot here and put in a bigger pot because it's not doing good in here. and I need to move it out of the um like when it rains, a lot of water gets here. I haven't moved it out of the um over here. It just rains down real hard up there. So this is another strawberry plant from last year. It is barely coming back. I don't know what this other stuff is, but I did put a begonia in here back in early May. Um, this is a ivy plant I got from Home Depot. I need to get some clippings, and I want to try to regrow some more so I can use in my flower bed. It has grown. It was small when I purchased it, but it has grown quite a bit. And this is another begonia in here. It's dying, or I guess I may be watering it too much. And what's that? Aloe. I need to do something about that. That come from somebody else's house. Um, another, what is that? Begonia, another one. I may be watering it too much as well, but it's changing colors. The leaves was pretty green, but now they're a dark maroon color. I'm sort of showing you all my different little plants. Um, and this is a plant I picked up from Home Depot back in April, I believe. I can't even find the long tag that was on it. Maybe my dog Bella grabbed it off. But there's a small one in here, I think. Oh, here it is. This is the Livingstone Daisy. So it's pretty green. I love the leaves, the texture of the leaves, and it has pretty little pink blooms on it. And another begonia that's not, this one doing better than the other ones. I'll just say that. And can y'all see with me moving this camera? And this is, I guess, a regular basil that I picked up from Home Depot. It's the Everleaf. Oh, no, it's not. I'm just reading everything off of here. Yeah, it's the Everleaf Emerald Towers basil. I know I had lemon basil, but I wanted some different basil. So I need to transplant that into a big pot. It's like I want all my herbs to be in a big pot, like I have the lemon balm and my mint. So all my herbs will be in a pot. I just think that's better instead of them being in a raised bed because they'll take over. But are you all still there? Because I had my camera pointed in a different direction. But if anyone wants to come up, it is a link in the um, chat. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna copy it again and put it in the chat. If anybody wants to come up, it's been a while since I've done a live, and it'll be great to have some people come up here if you want to, if you want to. But that is the link. and down in the comments. Um, I'm gonna show you some seeding area for my girls. Um, these are their flowers. These are some zinnias growing. You can tell my daughters did the zinnias because it's a ton of them, and some marigolds were down here, I believe, too. So as you can see, they're all around the tree. Um, I can't remember what this is. I purchased this last spring from Home Depot, but it came back. And this one came back as well, but this one has been struggling since I purchased it. But I don't know what the plan is. But they have these pretty little dark red velvety blooms, but they're not supposed to be out in the sun. So this tree gives it shade. And another begonia. I don't know if I'm overwatering it or not, but it's it's um it's the color of the leaves are brown and some of the blooms are dying off as well. So I don't know what to do about my begonias. Can you all hear me? Or I'm just on here. I'm not sure. I do have a connection, but I haven't seen any comments, so I'm not sure if I'm still live or not. So someone type in, say, yes, I can hear you, or no, I can't hear you. I don't see any comments, so I don't know if anybody is here. I just heard a popping noise. Okay, thank you, Nikki. Hey, Michael. Oh, Gina. Gina versus Gina is here. Did I add you, Gina? Did I get you, Gina, on? Come back. I'm not sure if I click you off or not. I don't know what I did. I hope I didn't click you on, then click you off. Hey, Urban Garden Chronicles. Hey, G Mama Grows. Now I'm seeing all the texts. Before I didn't see, I mean, all the comments. Before I didn't see anything. Come back up, Gina. Hey, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Everything is just now rolling in because I didn't see anything. Hey, Martika. I see someone spoke to Martika. Somebody text me. Let me see. Okay, Trip. Thank you. I wanted to show you all these little sun patients. They are hybrids of impatiens, but they are so beautiful. I love this color. I don't know what color it is, but it's beautiful. And then I have a volunteer, what you call it, um, zinnia back in there. If y'all can see that or not. And then on the other side of the garage, I do have another. sun patient here. This one was real dry when I got back from out of town. So um, that one is struggling. I need to pull weeds from here as well. These are my canna lilies for the past 4, 5, 6 years. This one was the main one, but it's struggling. It got some weeds around it, and I have a lot of um, poison ivy and poison oak or something around here. And more of my canna lilies here. Um, these just they I planted these along with some other ones 5, 6 years ago, and they're doing wonderful. I had a tree uprooted here and over there in the other space where I had the canna lily. So I mulched this area, but I'm tired of mulching. So I'm trying to grow something here. I need to put down some grass seeds, but I did plant some, what you call it, marigolds, so I can get some stuff started right there. But my comments are not coming like everybody. Um, just show me if anybody is commenting or not. Not sure why. Oh, that's a zinnia growing between the bricks. My rose bush. This is the best my rose bush has been doing in years. And why? Because I gave it some food. So it is so pretty and blooming oh so well. I'm so happy. My neighbor told me to feed my um, rose bush. This is my other canna lily. This thing gets over 6 feet tall like the other ones, but it's doing amazing. This was a day lily. I don't know if that's coming back or not. Hope I'm not making y'all dizzy. But this is another, what you call it, succulent. Begonias, begonias. Got a weed growing out of my begonias. My ferns, they've been doing good for a while. They sort of dried a little bit while I've been gone. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Another of my strawberry plants that I planted in my backyard. But I let them stay, and I just filled them with more begonias. So I love begonias. This is something I picked up from Home Depot back in April. It's geranium. So I love this. I fed this some plant food, and it has been blooming oh so well. And anybody else let me know if they've been having issues with birds. I've taken down this nest 3 times, but they keep coming back. I try to do the boo game on them by putting up some fake owls, but they don't care. They look at my owls and be like, oh well. But I got owls everywhere around this front porch, and these little reflective things, but the owls don't care. They just, not the owls, but the birds don't care. They just take over this front porch. They they be terrorizing me and my neighbor. I got to finish this lining of this area. I put trimming down, but I got to go purchase some more and finish it. This my other rose bush here. It get neglected because it's on the left side of the house, and I don't spend too much time over here, so it only has a few blooms. So I'm gonna get some more, feed it. Thank you, Urban Garden Chronicles. I love my canna lilies. I guess my service getting bad over here. Hey, RX Nails. Good morning, growing what I eat. Let's see if I missed anybody, because I'm gonna use those other two cattle panels that's been back here since last year. Um, and also, it's not showing right now because my landscaping guy who do my hedges cut off my wild blackberries, whatever you call them. So I got to get that, some more of that cut back. This hose is, ooh, yeah, all this stuff is growing here. Got to get that cut back. But I need to. Okay, this is where I'm gonna start at this morning. Is, dang, I forgot my stuff too, the shovels, so I can move these or spread out these cucumbers. I got to spread out these cucumbers. I hope I'm not making y'all dizzy. And my face right up in the camera. And when I got back, I've been using uh, Monday evening. I use my water, city water. Ooh, I got to put down some pellets for them. I'm gonna spread these cucumbers out down here. But let's see. I need to lower this down. If anybody commenting, I don't see anything, y'all. Not sure why, but I don't. I guess it might be taking a long time for it to um, come up. Y'all, I don't know how to work this freaking camera. It's been a while. Yeah. I'm bad at this. I'm sorry. But I'm not going to stay on here long because it's 49 minutes. I've been walking around here 49 minutes and ain't done nothing. But I'm going to start now. I'm going to spread out these cucumbers and pole beans. This is the scarlet runner beans. Scarlet runner beans. Is that the same thing as pole beans? I don't know. Y'all, I've been out the loop for a while, but I had to get some seeds planted. So I just grabbed a lot of stuff and said, okay, I'm gonna put this out, I'm gonna put this out, I'm gonna put this out, I'm gonna put this out. But hey Naj, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, the analytic gardener. Um, it's point 0.7 or point 0.6 acres, but my other lot next to me is like point 0.6 or point 0.7. So it's a little over an acre back here.
Good
Hey
morning.
Gina, good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good, sis.
I'm gonna actually turn off my camera. You can see I'm at work. That's why when I came up the first time, somebody came in as soon as I came up. So I was like, God dang it. Somebody came in with a question. I just wanted you to see it was me. How are you?
I'm doing good, trying to gather myself, regroup after traveling for
I
basically 2 weeks.
know.
Because,
I'm glad y'all made it back safely and everything
thank,
is looking good in the garden.
thank you. To me, it's not because it's just so bunched up. Everything is just on top of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually how we are though. I look, that's the Nikki in us, the OCD.
Yeah.
But I think it looks good.
Thank you. Thank you. How you doing
Yeah.
today? You working
I
hard?
am. I don't know about that part, but I'm working. I'm here. That's all I could give them. I made it. And I made it late. I woke up late today. I was like, what the? This is not
What?
like me.
Yeah, I got up at 6:02. I'm
Hmm.
normally up earlier than that, but I'm still
Yes.
body still trying to get back on track.
I know.
Cause at the meetup at the campsite on Sunday, everybody was gone, and when I woke up after 10 o'clock. Everybody was gone.
Oh,
Not everybody, but
I know what
I
you
mean
mean.
like
I know what you mean.
majority.
Yes.
I'm like,
I
oh
knew
my
you didn't mean
gosh, I didn't get to
everybody.
say goodbye or see you later.
Ah.
Safe travels. Yeah,
Well, Saturday night you guys did the campfire thing, right?
I was in the bed.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how did that
I was
go?
tired.
I'm surprised Vision wasn't in the bed because
Right.
when I left, his whole body said, "I'm tired." He even said it once, but he just looked exhausted.
My kids was out with them. He said they
Oh,
represented me so well because
yes,
he knew I was in the bed because I was
yes,
tired.
yes. It was a long day. It was a nice day, but it was a long day.
Yeah, and me driving, I have to
Yes,
get some rest.
yes.
Yeah,
Look
and
at that. I think those beds look nice. You got stuff popping up. I can see stuff in there on the other side, not the
oh
side
yeah,
that you're standing on.
those are my melons. I have the watermelon, honeydew, and um, cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe. Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then I had a volunteer tomato plant
Is
growing.
that what's is that what's sticking up in the middle? He's like, hey,
Yeah, and it has quite a bit of tomatoes. I don't know if my service is gonna go out when I come back in here,
it
because when
looks
I
okay
come
so
back,
far.
it goes out. But can you see all those tomatoes?
Yes, I can.
That's
I
8
see.
right here, and
Are
then
those
two.
cherry? 'Cause yeah, those might be cherry.
No, that's 5 right there, and then 8 here. And this popped up out the blue. And see, I
Lord.
use this bed also with kitchen scraps.
Yes.
So it could have just grown
Yes.
from that.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah. So I got to
Mhm.
move some of this stuff around. Well, not, well, spread it out. That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
Because I have a
Yeah.
lot of open spots, but that big old ant bed, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I got to get rid of that.
I
Yeah.
don't even see. I don't get a really the ant like beds like that in my garden, so
Uh
I
huh.
don't know what works for them. I do get ants in my garden. Don't get me wrong, but I don't usually have like a whole bunch of them like that.
Yeah, they get in my raised beds and back here. Good
Mm-hmm.
morning, Crafty Mom Creations and Bug Out Adventures. How you
Good
doing?
morning. Yeah, and I started adding kitchen scraps this year, and that might bring the ants. I don't know, but my garden loves it because all my stuff is growing. That's in there is growing like beautifully.
Yeah, that's that one spot where I put majority of my kitchen scraps because I have the
Mhm.
kids run. The girls will run out here and dump them,
Mhm.
and they dumped them really in one specific spot. So that area is getting a lot of I guess nutrients.
Yes. Yes.
So
Mhm.
yeah, I need to let me see if I can. I guess that ain't gonna work, but I don't know how to work these stands. I don't know how to
I be
work
the
the
same way.
cameras. I don't I don't know how to work nothing no more.
Oh,
I've been out the game for a while.
that's all right.
Yeah,
We
I've been out the
appreciate you
game.
sharing today. I love it.
Thank you. I hope y'all can. No, I can't even see it myself. But yeah, I I love the way vegetables, you know, go up the counter panel.
Mhm.
It looked so pretty last year. It was just so pretty, and I just wanted to travel up that cattle panel.
Yeah. I
And
I've been thinking about adding that to my garden because the stuff I use don't feel sturdy enough.
hmm and I would love to do the same for my melons. I know some people grow their melons vertically.
I did it last year. I didn't like it
You
because you gotta support them, and I was so worried that the support wasn't gonna hold and my melon was gonna snap before it was ready.
uh-huh.
So that's why I didn't like it. It was just a worry. It made me. I was a nervous Nancy, so I'd rather just let that stuff sprawl over the ground.
Yeah, I'm the only reason why I'm thinking about doing it vertically because of the I'm back here by the creek where I got my melons, and
Mhm.
8 years I haven't seen any snakes, but neighbors have,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I don't want them to be up under.
I get it.
Yeah, I want to be able to
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
It's not bad, long as because like I said, you just have to support them once they
Uh,
get a certain size, because you don't, they'll get too heavy for the vine and snap away. But as long as you support them, they'll be fine. They'll grow. I mean, a lot of people grow them like that.
when I did have a couple of melons in the raised bed,
Hmm.
and they were sorry about the jumping around. I was trying to shift this camera stand, but I did use some stockings to hold one of my melons that did survive
Hmm.
and cradle it,
Yep.
but it wasn't hanging too high.
Yes.
But I may put have my son come and get some more of the what do you call these metal
The
things?
T post.
T posts, yeah. Have my son come put me up some more T posts and get the other two panels and put them on the back one, and that way
Okay.
my tomatoes can use that as well.
I seen people doing it, what they call it, the Florida weed method on the with the tomatoes. I'm doing that next year. I don't have it set up this year to work out for me, but I like that. It seems like it takes the tomatoes take up less space, and you
Going
control
vertical.
how it's growing out.
And what is that way now?
They call it the Florida weave method. So they take like two T posts and they have string going from one to the other, going up like maybe every 2 to 3, maybe 4, and probably about 4 inches,
Uh-huh.
and they weave the tomato plant in and out up the string.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and it looks like it take. Matter of fact, I think Hands in the Dirt might be using that method. I think that might be where I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I was like, I'm gonna try that next year because it looks like the tomatoes take up less. They don't get as out of control. It
Oh,
kind of
okay.
controls them a little bit, and then you can see your fruit better and stuff like that. I trim mine back a lot, so I still see my fruit very well.
Uh-huh.
Um, but if the if it creates more space to me for me to be able to plant more food, then I'll try it.
Yeah, I need to look into that. I gotta get over
Hmm.
there to Hands in the Dirt channel and check that out.
Yeah, I've been seeing people do that lately, and I'm like, I want to try that.
Hey, Little Ridge
Good morning.
Farms and Tuber Chat. How you doing? This sun
See,
glare. Ricky
yes.
Life 365. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm not even looking at the chat.
Yeah, it's a little hard trying to look at this.
Let me pull it up because I can pull it up. Just hadn't looked at it. Good morning, Bougie.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
been a while since I've done a live. Well, I
I
did a live at the
know.
campsite with Lead Farmer with Bougie, but
Yes, I remember that.
yeah, it's been
You
a while.
know, one thing I took away from this experience at the bug out,
Hmm.
it's you if you are enjoying the moment, it's really hard to record the moment.
Oh yeah,
Like
I didn't
when
record
you're
it.
mm-hmm. Because even though I did a short live there,
Uh
it
huh.
was hard to just stop from enjoying like the conversation and the hanging
Uh
out, the
huh.
learning and all that to do that because I was just wanting to be in the moment.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
I did like a little 1 minute video with my kids, and they was like
Yes.
touring the our little setup.
Yes.
But other than that, I didn't do any video, and um, I didn't have my phone on me majority of the time.
Hmm.
It was like I had to locate my phone quite a
I
bit,
know.
and so it's like I didn't get to take many pictures, and I miss getting pictures with several people.
Yes. Good morning, Starduster. Starduster just came in.
Good
And yes, it
morning,
is Gina versus Gina.
Starduster. How you doing, sis?
Everybody's like, who is that up there with her? It's Gina versus Gina, y'all.
Gina versus Gina is up here. Yeah, I've been trying to. I gave a tour of my garden. Sorry, my head is in here. Ugh, y'all see all that big head? But yeah, I'm trying to spread some of this stuff out because, like, this bean plant here is too far away from the caterpillar.
Yes.
Water, sometimes the seed of shift,
Yep. Yep.
and I do two seeds
I
or
do too.
three,
Hmm.
and majority of my stuff germinates.
That's what irritates my life. I'm like, if I do one seed, no germination. But if I do two or three, all three gonna germinate.
Right. It just seems like everything wants to germinate now. So I hope I don't kill any of these by moving them.
Yeah. What plant you say that was?
This is the scarlet runner bean.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
See, I want it to be all
Yep.
over.
Yep.
Can you see? Can you see down here?
I do. Yes, I can see it.
Cause I'm gonna move this one here.
Okay.
Hope I don't kill it.
Just try to get around. Just try to disturb the roots as little as you can. It'll make it.
So I got this one here. So
Yeah.
put it over here.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine.
I need to go get my knee pad, my knee board, so I can get on my knees and do this. And then I get some water and water this in. But it used to be running up here and it just be so pretty to me. Yeah. So I got to move another one. This one already done grabbed the cattle panel. This one that's way out here, it's
Uh-huh.
already done grabbed it. So I don't think I'm
That's
gonna
a
move
good
it.
thing. Yeah. It was
Mm,
like I need something to grab onto. Let me do my job.
yeah, and it's one or two, and one is no, that's one. He's stuck up under there that leaf.
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna just move that one. I'm not gonna move this one that's already attached.
Yeah.
But and that one there, he's already done spiraled up there. So I'm gonna
That's a
leave
good
that.
thing.
But I got
Mm-hmm.
to put some more stuff these other little spots.
Yep.
But these pickling cucumbers, I hope they do good because I want to
I'm
do
growing those
can.
as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to can some cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I got to spread this one out as well. Let me see.
How many of those plants do you have for the pickling cucumber?
Ooh, it's a bunch of these. You know, I told you I put two and three in a
Oh, I
spot.
see. Okay. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
those are going to be easy to move, though. They're still smaller.
yeah, it's about 8 or 9 right in that little bunch.
Okay.
Somebody beat in, took it on. My Renaissance grandmama.
Now, because they vine up, typically I can grow them pretty close together.
Uh
Not that close, but I can do like probably two plants within 4 inches of each other
huh.
because they're just going up the pants, whatever you have them vining up.
Mhm. Hey, my Renaissance grandmama.
Hey,
How you doing?
Hey,
I'm
Miss
good.
Vanessa.
Hey, Gina, how are you?
I'm good. And you out there in your garden too, ain't you?
Oh, girl, yes, it's overgrown since let me see if I can show you a little bit of it. See it?
Mm-hmm.
And then I
What
have
is that?
this is mustards, collards, and bok choy.
Okay.
And then over here, this is stinging nettle. Look at it, it's gone wild.
It
You know
has.
this is straight medicine right here.
Yes, it
Ooh.
is.
And so and then this stuff up here that's dying, it's because these green leafy vegetables don't like this heat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I'm out here, and then my kale over there is trying to die from the heat. So I'm getting ready to get whatever I can before it's all gone.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Yeah. I didn't
My
do green leafy. Yeah.
I did, and they are doing well right now. But my fear is I go on vacation next week, so I'm like, hopefully I could get most of it harvested before that. But I don't know if my cabbages are gonna be ready, and I'm scared to leave them at the same time.
Mhm. Yep. Because mine didn't. My cabbage didn't do good last year. The
This is
heat
my
took it.
first time growing cabbage. and
Yeah.
their heads have started forming, so that's a good thing. I have nice little heads. Um, so I'm excited about that. My collards are doing good. And I haven't seen any, knock on wood, any bug penetration on my collards, which is amazing.
That's good. That's good. I had to sacrifice my collars, and I just let them take over last year in that one spot.
They are eating my kohlrabi leaves, and I have a kohlrabi that's ready. I've already harvested one, and this is my first time growing that as well, which I absolutely loved. It was really good. So they're eating the leaves of those, and the one that's ready is the one that they're eating the most of the leaves on.
Uh
And
huh.
I'm like, I might just sacrifice you as tribute and let you just go to seed because I
Yeah.
don't want them bugs to go from that plant to something else.
Right. Right. I'm gonna step away and go get my water can. Hold on.
Okay.
Y'all can chit chat.
Yes. And I look, y'all see Miss Vanessa up there, she harvesting all these greens and stuff.
And I have not seen a bug yet. I am so impressed.
And that it just brings joy when I don't have no bug
But you
penetration.
know what I did before I left? I went and bought a whole
Mhm.
bag of oranges and peeled all and put peelings in everything, so the citrus was really strong.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm thinking it worked because I don't have any bugs anywhere.
I'm gonna try that then for when I go on vacation next week, because I'm telling you, that is my fear to come home and they done decimated all my stuff that's doing so well.
Now they was dry as a bone, but, and I thought I was gonna lose a lot of stuff, but you
Hmm.
know I love my green leafy vegetables.
Me too. And I'm finding I love more and more things because I'm every year I try to add one or two things that I haven't tried before,
Right.
to just to see if I like it. And so far, everything that I've added to try, I've enjoyed.
Okay, so Gina, since we both in zone 6, what,
Hmm.
because of the things I'm getting ready to clean out, I want to replace them with something else. So what is good for our zone to just start growing now? Do you know?
Um, I have dropped recently squash because squash doesn't take very long, less than up like 2 months or less. So I'm doing like the delicata squash. I'm doing a honey nut squash. I'm doing a golden zucchini, stuff like that. That I recently just dropped seeds for. Um, Let me see what else. You could probably still drop some tomatoes if you wanted to.
That's what I was thinking. Drop some
Hmm.
more tomato? And you could drop cucumbers again still,
Oh,
right?
absolutely, absolutely cucumbers. They
Okay.
don't take that long, and even some peppers, bell
Yeah,
peppers
I
or
need
something.
to because my peppers are not doing too well.
Hmm.
But then again, they slow anyway. You know, it's hard to say that they're
They
not doing
are
well, right?
they are because I have a couple seedlings for tomatillos, and they are still seedlings, but they still perky and green, but they little.
Yes.
Yeah, but that those will all still um be good. Like I said, I'm still dropping seeds for those things. I just dropped some shishito pepper seeds the other day. Um, I had dropped a pineapple tomato seed. It germinated and it's already starting to get its true leaves and all that. Um,
Because I refuse to have some empty pots out here.
that's me. That's why I'm still dropping seeds because like I harvested the garlic and then I had the onions in there after I harvested the garlic. And then Rambo Green Hands was like, now you can put something else in there when you took the garlic
Right.
out. And I
Yes.
said, what?
I'm gonna
Say
wing
it
this
ain't
to the
so.
end.
So I added two squash plants in there and a pepper plant and with the onion bed. So I was like, I need to start thinking about that when I be taking stuff out. What's going to go in behind
Look how beautiful this bok choy is.
it? It is.
Yeah. Collards and yes.
I want
This
to
this is
grow
Thanksgiving.
bok choy. Now,
You
are you
already
just going to freeze it?
Yeah, I'm going to probably what you call it, that you do a little steaming it a little bit before you
Yeah,
blanch.
yeah, yeah.
I'm a
Like
blanch,
blanch it.
yeah, and
Hmm.
then freeze it.
Yeah. Oh, and if you like green beans, that you could do green beans, the
Oh
bush
yeah,
ones.
yeah,
Hmm.
good idea. Thanks.
Hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, because they don't take very long either. Hmm. I just dropped some more green bean seeds probably about 4 days ago, and they've already germinated.
Yeah, I've never done them before, so that would be new for me.
Hmm. Yep. I actually have the first year I gardened, I had two green bean plants and I harvested so much. I had like one of those gallon freezer bags and a half from just two plants.
Oh wow.
Hmm. Yeah.
Tarsha, you back?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
See me?
Tarsha, yeah. I wanted to tell. I didn't know if you was going to go back and read your messages, but I had put in earlier when you was talking about getting rid of your catnip. I just wanted you to know to research that catnip before you. I didn't know what you meant by get rid of it. I didn't know if you meant throw it away because catnip also has health benefits. It's not just for getting rid of bugs.
Yeah, I heard it does a lot of other stuff. I haven't read up on it in a while, but I know it's like you can use it for teas and stuff.
Yes, yes. So yeah, research that so you can know what to do with it when you after you take it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hang it to dry it.
Oh, okay. Yes, it needs to be dried, and then yeah, use it as tea for nervousness and asthma and for cramps and
I think migraines too, because my daughter has migraines.
yep, it's good for a plethora of things. You know, I don't like throwing nothing away. I try to use
I know
everything
that's
to
right.
the
Yeah, I'm just gonna move it out of there and
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant when you said get rid of it. I was like, oh my God, I hope she don't talk. She's not talking about throwing it away.
yeah, just get rid of it out of that bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yep, I'm gonna just move it out of there.
I'm gonna check out the oh, hi Brutal Bob. Good morning. Some
Hey,
people have
Brutal
come
Bob.
in. Good morning, Mama's handprint.
I don't see the chat.
I just pulled it up because
Oh,
I hadn't
okay.
looked at it for a while, um, to see if anything was in there.
Yeah, I done moved some of these cucumbers, spreaded those out.
Have a good day, Vision. Vision had to go to a meeting, so he stepped out. He said, "Everybody have a good day."
Thank you, Vision. You do the same.
All right, see you later, Vision.
Yeah, I think he's doing a wrap up today for the rundown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Thursday, he gonna do a panel discussion about the meet up with other people coming on.
Okay. Like some other ones that's coming up.
Yeah, I think come up on the panel and talk about the the experience.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
He worked himself hard. His next go round, he needs to um maybe, I know it's hard to do because when you have something and you have a vision, no pun intended, but you have a vision of how it's going to turn out. It's hard to trust other people to follow through and helping you to get that vision to fruition. So to delegate out some duties so that you're not carrying the whole load.
Right.
But he was tired. You could see that man was
Oh,
tired.
yeah. It's always tiresome when you're planning an event.
It is. And in spite of him being tired, y'all, he, for those who weren't there, he was front and center.
Yes,
He
he
was
was.
teaching. He was making sure everybody was good and all
Yes, he
those
was making
things.
his rounds. You need
Mm-hmm.
everything okay. And if he couldn't help you, he would go find somebody that could help you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like his I call it his sidekicks, Dan and Troy.
Yes. Yes. It was really nice.
It was.
And I've been searching for tents for the last couple of days, which is so funny.
You've been you've been looking for what?
Tents.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I've been looking, trying to see what I want to get for a tent.
Yeah, it took me a long time to make a decision. And I still
Mm,
didn't get what I want, even though I had the audacity to want one bigger, which I still do want one bigger because you see I'm tall, right?
yes.
So mine was only 6 feet in the middle, but that's not where, but my two ends I had to bend, and that
Yes.
wasn't cool. So I want one of that's big all the way across, so I can
Uh-huh.
walk and not have to bend.
I get it.
So I didn't like
That's
that at
why
all.
that's why I was telling Erica because she had sent me some. She had posted some on her I think she did on her um
Her,
YouTube
her, her
community
Amazon
page.
thing.
And I told her, I said, I'm taking my time because I
Right.
have time to look through. I want to make sure that I'm happy with the decision I make for what I
Yep, that's the best thing to do.
get. Yeah. I'm like, and the 10 is just the beginning. But I feel like if I get that, then I'll make sure I go follow through and get the other things that I need. Because
Right.
I was paying attention. I was paying attention. Every time I went to one of y'all tents, I was seeing what y'all had,
Girl,
the
you know they talked
provisions that
about me
y'all
so bad.
brought. Listen, but you was prepared.
Right.
She had the air conditioner up in there.
Listen,
I got to do get the air conditioner.
yes. Because then when Indiana pulled up, they had the air conditioning as well. They had the little unit. So yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah, for some heat. If you're not coming in the fall, yes, you definitely need some air.
I told Vision if he does decide to do a fall one, that will probably be the one I go to.
I told somebody I need to go to the Lead Former Solar School for Dummies
Uh
because that was uh
yeah.
So did they get yours to charge in?
nope, no ma'am. And some people was putting suggestions in the chat, but they had already tried that, so that's
Hmm.
yeah.
And really, it should be Blue Eddie that should just make it easier to
That's what a
figure
lot
out.
of yeah, because quite a few of them that came by to help me was saying that they was like, that's why I do not like Blue Eddie.
Oh wow.
And yeah, and see one thing about Blue Eddie, okay, so when we plug up our other generators, it comes on. You
Hmm.
hit what you want, but that 2000, you have to go through a screen for this. Then you have to hit
Hmm.
next. You have to just keep going next and go back and then go through. So it's you have to
Yes.
work for that. So
No, it needs to be more user friendly.
yes, it really does. It really does. So a lot of people say that's why I don't deal. So a lot of people really didn't know anything about it because they don't care for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had to come get some more water. But my I reached out to Bodega to order me battery pack for my, what you call it, for my refrigerator freezer,
Okay.
because I didn't have the battery pack in it. It didn't come with the battery pack, so
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you have to constantly charge it. You got to stay on the charger to operate.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't have the solar one. And so I have
Okay.
to have my solar panel plugged up to it the whole time. And I've been meaning to get a battery pack for it, but be forgetting. But now I'm getting the battery for it.
You got a couple more people that's come in. You got FR Humphrey. Good morning, Miss Felicia,
Good
the
morning,
analytic gardener.
everybody.
Let's see, the analytic gardener and RJ Funchies.
Good morning, RJ.
Good
Uh,
morning. And then you have a question in the chat from Ricky Life. He said, Triple, show me your raised bed, please. I'm dying to see what you're growing. So
oh,
Ricky must have came in after you showed it.
I started late, Ricky. And I'm only operating one full 8 foot and two 4 foot sections. I got to cut back these lemon basils. I got to cut those back. I got sweet potato vine, sweet potatoes growing in here. I got to cut those out as well and use those in my flower pots to get a little cascading going on. But I got some bush beans, so I got to move this stuff so it won't choke them out. Got okra in here. I got corn in here. I'm gonna experiment with corn again because it did good in the beginning, but then they end up dying off. I think when I left to go out of town last year to Puerto Rico, it dried out. This deal came back from last year.
Yeah,
More lemon basil from last year. I mean, this thing has took
maybe
over in the past week or so. This
yeah,
is the coco zale zucchini. I
exactly.
got four, I think four of those in here, or five. And then I have the straight neck squash. They're doing good, and more lemon basil. And then I don't know if this is some beets or radishes. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I love that pretty color. But I had kitchen scraps in here over the winter and stuff. So yeah, that's why I have strange stuff growing in there. So that's one raised bed. I got the, you see, it looks smothered. Everything looks smothered. Catnip. Gotta take this catnip out, dry it. Has it already gone to seed? Does that mean it went to seed or what? I'm not sure. With these white little blooms on it. I
I'm not
had
familiar with him.
I had two different type of cherries. These are white cherry tomatoes. This line here did germinate, so they're doing good. This line here is um, marigolds, and then I had another line over there, early cascading tomatoes. They did not germinate at all. That whole pack is is dead. This where I had sweet potatoes last year. Sweet potatoes are still down at the bottom of it. Um, but these are zinnias growing in here. So it's a bunch of zinnias. And these raised beds here, I got to fill these back up. But this is hyssop from last year. I got to cut that back and move it. One sunflower and some lemon basil, more lemon basil, and then some other stuff growing up in here. And then you see how I got tons of ants. I got to figure out what to do with these ants, how to get rid of them. Then this volunteer lettuce, I had a couple down here on the ground, but they done been cut down. But this lettuce plant, and it has all these, I think those ants. I think those are ants on there. But yeah, my daughter called this the Christmas tree of the garden. But those my three raised beds here. Hope y'all can see that. I'm moving my camera. This is the California Wonder Bell droppings everywhere. I don't know if that's going to be sanitary for my garden. Uh, ants. And I did move this, Gina, because it was sitting here. I moved it closer. So this is that scarlet runner bean. So I've spread another one out. So those are doing good right there. I may move another one and put it in that spot back there. Yeah, I'm gonna move one more and put it in that empty spot. But I did separate my pickling cucumbers. Um, so I moved those. I used all the little spots over here. So all of these gonna be going up this cattle panel as well, along with the runner beans. But this little plant here, this not a cucumber. I don't know if that's just garbage or not.
Mm.
But now my focus is spreading out these melons. Since I have this
Yeah,
open space here, I'm gonna move some of these melons over in here. Spread
yeah.
that out. Then I have this volunteer tomato with all these beautiful tomatoes on here. And I need to snip these um, what they call those stems that's sticking out.
Suckers.
Yeah, suckers. And these are the honeydew. I have about 6 honeydew. These are shifted down here, I guess, from watering. And these are my cantaloupe. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This looks like nasturtium, maybe. I don't know. It just has that look. I don't know. But last year I had planted some ginger, burdock root, and turmeric. I don't know if this turmeric or not, but it's something growing in a spot where I planted one of those three. So I'm gonna just let that grow. But that's my vegetable garden. These two rows here and those three raised beds up there. Then up at the house in pots, I have a bunch of more herbs up there. So that's my garden for the spring and summer. I did bring my seed box out so I can, what you call it? I'll get the Pictures app to ID plants. I have been using the Google, but the Google one been giving me different things. Every time I come outside, I take a picture of it, and it's tell me something different. I'll be like, "What the crap?"
I know.
Hmm.
I had that
Ricky
experience.
I've
said
had the
it
same thing.
looks like turmeric. I hope it is turmeric, but I bought all those from the store, so yeah, that'll be nice if it does grow. Yeah, but I'm gonna get that other app you're talking about because that Google one be giving me different things. But I've been picking a lot of, I've been having a lot of poison ivy and poison oak. That's what the app said, so I don't know. Not the app, but Google. I don't know if they know what they talking about. But yeah, I'm gonna get down here on my knees and do these watermelons. I need to go get my knee pad because I don't want to be in pain later on.
Right.
I'll be right back.
Let me check the chat again because I haven't looked. Enter the words in the garden right now. Ain't that the truth, Miss Felicia? Rita's Roosters in here. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Ooh, what else helps the end star duster? Because I don't want to put seven dust in my garden.
Water over here. I can see that row pretty good. Mm.
Urban asks, I don't know if you saw that. Urban asks, how many acres are you on, Tarsha?
What did Urban ask now?
How many acres are you on?
Oh, it's a little with both lots. It's a little over an acre, maybe about 1.4 altogether. Or
Wow,
yeah,
that's a lot of
but
room.
the other lot, I haven't put anything on it. They require you to put a house. It has to have a house on it.
Good morning, Nash. Is it Ruawi? I might have butchered that. I'm sorry. Good morning.
I think I accidentally hit my hand on this stinging nettle because my arm is stinging.
Uh-oh.
On the nettle.
You got to be careful out there.
Stinging nettle. I need those sleeve things on like you got, Jana.
Lord, them sleeves work so great.
Yeah, I need them.
They work so great. Ricky asked me what I'm planning this year. I'm in zone 6A, Ricky, and I have a little bit of everything: tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, squash, watermelon, cantaloupe, cabbage, collards, kohlrabi, kale, green beans, Swiss chard, corn, you name it, it's probably in my garden. You name it, it's probably there. Miss Felicia said, "This is for you, Tarsha." She said, "Can she be a tiny house on your property?" Oh no, she said, "Can it be a tiny house on your property?"
No, it can't be a tiny house. It has to be a certain amount of feet, and it can't be. It has to be a certain amount of feet, whatever you call it. I can't think of it right now. Yeah.
Ricky said he'll move next to you so he can help you garden.
Alrighty, alrighty.
Miss Felicia, you're right. She said we need to learn how to make those sleeves. We sure do. Let's figure that out. We can make those and they could be gifts to the community. Um,
And Miss Felicia, I got to put up that post of you and your son. Put that on my community tab. Dang, I just your son at the gun range because Miss Felicia and her son um uh, came to Georgia. came to Georgia to do one of my classes, and it's so wonderful having them come all the way from that was such a blessing. Nobody can drive that far, come take a class.
Good morning, growing with Hudson.
Thank you.
Good morning, Gormley Hudson. I don't know why this soil is so dry. It don't seem like it wanna stay wet. What's there? It's not rich like my soil over here is. I don't know why. Just this here.
Miss Vanessa Stardust says she just finished clearing off mullein leaves and she's making tinctures.
Oh, awesome. I don't think my melon is doing anything over there. Matter of fact, since she know what they look like, she could probably tell me. Let me show her because I've never grown mullen before. And you know
Okay.
how a lot of wild stuff starts coming in your pot. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I got mullen coming or not. But this big pot right there. See, I don't know if this is mullen. I know that's not. But I don't know if this and that is mullen and that. I don't know. Did I turn it off? Oh
Yeah,
no.
no, we saw it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She was looking. I don't know if she knows from what she's I'm waiting to see if she's responds to that. She said zoom in to for her if you can. Oh, we lost my Renaissance grandma. She probably pushed the button on accident. We'll look for her to come back in. Tarsha, you might my Renaissance grandma went out. She might be in the basement to come back in.
Okay, I hear the beat because it
Oh,
was
okay.
out.
So what you moving now?
The watermelons.
Oh, that's right. You did say
It's
that. You're gonna spread them out.
the crimson sweet watermelons.
Okay. I grew those last season. They are good. This year I have different varieties. Other than I still grew my sugar babies and my petite yellows. But I did Charleston Gray, Carolina Cross, Orange Tender, and something else. I forget what the other one is called.
Here's my Renaissance coming back. You there?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I know you're there, but I can't see you now. She's still there. I think it's on her end. She's still there though.
Yeah, because I don't see her no
Oh,
more.
there she is. There
Oh,
she is. There I am.
There you go.
she said there she.
All right, time for the stinging nettle to come down. Ooh.
Now, do you have to dry that out?
I was just getting ready to say who up. Now I know Old Ways Gardening. She does a lot of this. So I might
Uh-huh.
have to go and look and see what she does. But I know she makes a lot of medicine out of this. So, but I don't know if I can wash it and then just dehydrate it, or do I need to just dry it, air dry it? I need to find out. But I'm all about the medicine. And I guess the bugs had sense not to get on these, honey, because they definitely sting.
I don't think I've seen any stinging nettle before.
I haven't either.
Yeah, you can make tinctures out of it. And I don't know if you can make salve. I need to find out. but I have plenty of it.
This doesn't look pretty moving them. It's wild looking.
What they say in the community is not about pretty, it's about productive.
Absolutely.
We want to eat. That's all.
That's it. Bottom line.
And I swear every year I learn more and more. And I love it.
Okay.
Let me check the chat again.
Honey, when I get me some property, my raised bed's gonna be all the way up here. So all I can do is this.
Mm-hmm.
Because my back is broke down.
No, that's what I love about Veggie Farm. That she has those high raised beds. I'm like,
Ooh,
you ain't got to do all that bending.
yeah.
Oh, Starduster said, can you show her that plan again so she can try to identify it?
Okay. Let me try without turning myself off again.
She said, can you get closer because she couldn't see it from that far. Maybe zoom in on it. Oh yeah, that's really close. That's good. Let me see if she responded.
I had probably turned off when I was trying to show you all this. Now, this is supposed to be moringa. But doesn't that look like carrots right there? And I don't know what this is. I think some birds traveled my seeds.
Yeah, that's not moringa. That don't look like mine.
No, it's not a drop of moringa in here.
Yeah. Do you have more seeds to drop for it?
Oh, yeah, I brought them out here. But I
Now
don't
you,
want to rip stuff like this right here. I don't know what this is.
like you said, it does look like carrot.
Yeah, this part too. But does anybody know what this is right here?
Oh, that part I
It
don't know.
almost looked like mullein, but no, maybe not. I don't know, but I was gonna rip it out if it's not anything I need, so I can put my moringa seeds back in it. Whew.
Yeah.
And then this
It's
pot right here, I put one pepper seed in it. And look at everything that's in here. Matter of fact, this looks like a tomato. I don't know what this is. The pepper was that right here in the very middle. I don't know what's going on in this pot.
see. Miss Felicia asked, were the leaves fuzzy? Are you talking about on the one that she just showed us where that carrot is?
Whew.
On the mullein. Um, Fr. Humphrey said on the plant that you think is the mullein, where you planted
Uh
mullein,
huh.
she said, are the leaves fuzzy?
Are they what?
Fuzzy.
Let me check. Uh, I don't know what fuzzy is, but they don't feel silky like other ones. Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess that is fuzzy because I'm feeling other things and they like silky like and that's like hairy. Yeah, yeah, it is.
yeah, yeah. I think that's what she means.
Okay,
So what does that mean, Miss Felicia? Does that mean it's Mullen? If it's fuzzy, it's not
it's
Mullen.
it's not
That's
mud.
what Starduster said.
Okay. Oh well. What is
She
this?
says she's trying to identify it though.
What is this? Look at all these little
Miss
purple things.
Felicia said, "Wait,
Look at these purple things on here. I don't even know what this is supposed to be radish. What? Look at all these purple things on here.
is it bolting?"
I'm thinking so. You think I can save these and get seeds out of them?
That's what I think. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let me put this to the side because it was definitely getting ready to go in the trash.
Yeah.
And look, this one has green ones on it. A lot of them. Look. So, yeah, they do look like they have, ooh, they definitely have
Yep.
seeds in them.
Yep.
Woohoo. These were the white sickle radishes.
I grew those last year. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I have tons of seeds. I knew by the time I got back that they would bolt, but because a lot of this stuff should have been harvested before I left. But as you know, honey, I was too busy trying to get ready.
Listen, it's a lot of work in that.
It is a lot of work, and I'm definitely putting out a video to help those who've never done it before so I could tell them what obstacles I ran into and, just to try to help someone who hasn't done a bug out yet.
As somebody who hasn't done one yet, I appreciate that. I absolutely do. Mullen has very fuzzy leaves, hairy like lamb, lamb's ear.
Well, those are
Um,
fuzzy.
she said radish seed pods are good to eat. Interesting.
Oh, really? The pods? Hmm. Well, I have tons of them. I have green and red.
Oh, Stardust said she her picture that she took was blurry of when you showed the plant. She said if you could post it on the community tab, maybe somebody can figure out what it is. Like
Okay.
take a picture later and post it. Yeah, you can
Okay.
pickle. Oh, Miss Felicia said you can pickle them or saute them. They are
Oh,
good. They are also good in salad.
oh, okay. Just like the radishes. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey Jay, Juicing with Jay just came in.
Hey, Jay.
Hey,
Hey,
Jay.
Jay.
I saw you harvesting this. Well, it probably wasn't this morning. I just saw it this morning. He's growing. I think it's a squash, but it's one that I'm not familiar with because, of course, I'm not that adventurous with the stuff that I grow. Plus, Jay can grow everything. Yes, that was bitterness.
I'm trying to pull up some of these lemon basils and move them out the way.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's too
I
many.
heard that they can be not the basil, the lemon balm can be very invasive.
Oh yeah, it it's in the planter. That's why I kept it in the planter. The
Okay.
lemon balm and the
Hmm.
mint, so they'll just stay confined in there.
Hmm.
And that's what I want to do with the catnip and that hyssop. I need
Oh,
more.
I don't have hyssop.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet. I just grow. I like growing stuff, even though I haven't used it. I just like growing it.
I'm the same. I'm the same.
I do too, especially if it's medicinal.
Hmm. And I've gotten more into that this season, trying to learn more about the medicinal plants.
That's one thing I don't learn. Girl, you can grow.
Kabocha squash.
Do y'all feel like even though you grow a lot of stuff, you really know that you can do it? So,
Yes. Yes.
oh, all
That's
these
why I do it. It lets me know that I can.
exactly, exactly. Got to separate this okra. 'Cause I'm growing the okra in the same spot from last year.
Hmm.
Yeah.
My watermelons are like that. I'm like, I know people say you should rotate certain things, but I'm like, I refresh my soil, so it's fine. And if it's not, then oh well.
I'm gonna cut these
But
vines for these sweet potatoes because they done started re-rooting on the vine. So I'm gonna put these in my
hmm
flower pots too.
hmm
So like my flower pot will have like what they call the thriller, the filler, and the spiller.
hmm
Yeah,
I
that's
am absolutely sure there are sweet potatoes in my ground from last year, and I didn't grow sweet potatoes in ground last year. But those vines had rooted to the ground. I didn't know they do that, and I was like, oh well,
they're so
because I.
pretty flower pots too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I grew mine in flower pots. And when I went to go harvest it and pull up the pot to dump it, it was like I had to pull it up from the ground, not underneath where the holes were. No, the vines that it came out of the pot.
Uh huh.
I didn't know they do that. You know what, Miss Felicia? She said sweet potato greens are good to eat. And I heard that. I heard they're very delicious. But last year, the bugs tore up my leaves.
What was that, Gina?
The sweet potato greens, the leaves on the sweet potatoes,
Uh huh.
I've heard they're really good to eat.
They are. They very good. They just upset my stomach.
Yeah, Nikki
Mm.
told me that you can eat them. The everyday life of an OCD chick,
Mm-hmm.
but I never ate them.
I have.
My the bugs tore mine up last year, so I didn't get to even try them. I wanted to, and then they did the same thing to my broccoli leaves. I wanted to try those as well. So I got a plan for them this year to keep them bugs away from my leaves. Ah, Juicy with Jay said, my Renaissance grandma, I was at the beach blessing the grill.
I saw that on Cali.
Yes, with
Yes,
Pooh Bear and
that,
with
yeah,
Precious.
that looked like a lot of fun. It ain't
They
coming.
had a little meetup. Precious SoCal and Callie Pooh Bear and Juicy with Jay. I came this close to being able to meet up with Jay. I was in Vegas, and when I was leaving, he was actually headed there, so we were missing each
I don't really have anyone in my vicinity to do a meetup with.
other.
The only person which I just recently found out, Chocolate Drop, is here. Not that I know where.
Oh.
Yeah, cause I seen her and I know some of our stores are not everywhere. I'm like, wait a minute. So yeah, she's here somewhere.
Now I have quite a few people in my state, but we're hours apart city
Yeah.
wise. So like Miss Shirley, she's about 4 hours from me.
Oh wow.
TLC is 4 hours. Even though we're all in Ohio. I
Right.
think I'm pretty close to G Mama though. I think G Mama might only be maybe an hour. I forget which city she is. I always do. Is if she's Cincinnati, she's an hour. If she's Columbus, she's 2 hours. And then Row, I think, is a couple hours from me. There's a lot of us in Ohio. We're just not like on top of each other. Vision is actually 2 hours from me, probably two and a half or so. He just had his event here. He's not from Dayton.
Right.
But yeah, so it really is still is not that hard. A couple hours is doable. Stardust says she'll be in Cincinnati later this month. Wow, are you coming for an event? That's your hometown? Girl, small world. Mm-mm. That's awesome.
It's a lot of work.
It
You
is.
kidding. Then you gotta go in and wash all this stuff.
That be the part. I have garlic curing my garlic from when I harvested it. It's been almost 2 weeks since I harvested it, but it still isn't completely dried out. And that'd be the work of it. Like you gotta dry it out, then you gotta go back and break off the stem part and put it somewhere to store up well and all the things. If you're gonna dehydrate it, if you're gonna blanch it and freeze it, it's work. If you're
Oh,
gonna can it,
Yeah.
okay, so on the garlics, you will know they ready because they'll come up above the dirt.
no, they don't come up above the dirt.
So how do you do
I
they or do they die back?
They kind of die back. They're
Okay,
the green that stems that come up. They'll I think once you get three or more to brown up, you know they're ready.
okay.
So the whole thing don't have to die back. You can wait, I guess, until the whole thing does. But I did mine when I had like three stems brown up on each plant.
Let me ask you about this deal. Can you see this deal? Do I cut it? Do I pull it from the root to
Is that tall piece that's in there? That tall plant?
Yeah.
Are you trying to move it or are you trying to get rid of it?
I want to just to dry it.
I would pull it from the root.
Pull it from the root.
I
Okay.
would probably take your little shovel thing around it as much as you could and pull it up out.
It's just one big huge one.
Or do you just want to dry some of it and can let it keep producing?
Um, I guess I can just pull it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, y'all. My things came a
I
loose.
never seen dill grow up like that. I thought it was more of a widespread
This
thing.
is a pepper.
I hope it's deal.
It probably is. You got to dig. Are you talking about? Um, I wasn't looking at the chat for a second. Stardust, are you talking about the deal? You got to just dig them up.
Pepper.
Is
I
that how
accidentally
deal look?
pulled
Is that
up
how deal
a
look?
cut and let it grow back is what Starduster said.
Is
Accidentally did accidentally did you put it back? Oh, okay. She's talking to Jay. He
is
accidentally pulled up either that must be garlic. It's so easy to do. Okay, so yes. Um she was yeah, you're gonna have to dig it up.
you did get up? Okay.
Listen, Stardust, I think we all would love to get into freeze drying, but them freeze dryers
Oh
are
my God, girl, that's
expensive.
gonna be. I think that's next for me.
Listen, they expensive.
But I'm
Miss
glad you do
Miss
payment plans.
Miss Vanessa, let me tell you what you do. Reach out to one of these companies to sponsor it because they will. I know somebody who did. They
Uh
didn't
huh.
give it. They didn't offer it to her for free,
Uh huh.
but they did offer her to send her one, and they would take 1,000 off the cost of it.
Oh, okay.
I hope this deal. It may not be. I don't know. It
Is
don't
is
smell.
it tall and
It
skinny?
looks like it. Yeah, it is.
Cause I can't see with all this sun in the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like deal, and nobody in the chat said different. Let me look.
it's real tall.
Good
Real.
morning, she said. No, because I pulled. Oh, yeah, the top. Can I still put it back? I don't know. That ain't for me. That's our destiny.
I
You
gotta
got
pull
both
those
correct.
sweet potato plant
Um,
because it's getting in my way.
Smell it. Miss Felicia said smell it. It should smell like you.
I tried to smell it, but I couldn't smell nothing. My sinuses bother me right now.
I can imagine when
I
I'm
know
out in the
that's
garden,
right.
that's how it is.
But I can smell my lemon basil though. Yeah.
Ah,
Look at this one sweet potato.
somebody else came in. Oh, good morning, Erica. Erica, my fly family.
Oh,
Hey,
I know what that
Erica,
is. That's
this
part.
one sweet potato,
Hey, E.
and it made all these pretty vines.
Isn't it beautiful? Yes, get that planted somewhere. Get them vines in the dirt.
I don't know where to put it though.
I know, cause it's gonna take up some space, cause
And more
they
vines.
grow it, they grow on the ground.
Yeah,
You
it
got a
takes.
pot, a big pot, or maybe a big one of those big. I used one of those. Not this year. Last year, I think I did one of those storage bin thingies, the big one, and I just drilled holes in it.
Uh
You know
huh.
that you get at the store
I
that
got
you would store
one.
clothes in.
I got one, but I put water. I put water in it.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah, I use them for all kind of stuff. I know what you mean.
Cause my what you call it, water catchment barrels. I'm gonna have to let this water. My water smells. It got that green algae,
Oh.
so it smells, and I'm scared to use it on my water. I got two of them,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if you can still use that with that smell.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I use this bucket with water. But I got a flower pot back here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just put it in here and then fill it with some more soil. And then I can come and cut these
That's too many
vines.
leaves for that one pot, because each one of them vines is gonna put out potatoes. That's a nice bin. I would say maybe that's one of them whiskey barrel thingies, right?
Yeah,
So maybe two or three of the vines.
because I'm gonna cut some more vines because I'm gonna put them in flower pots. Um,
Okay.
yeah. I gotta. I'm gonna have this one to use because I got to um move these sunflowers and plant them out somewhere. So I have that one available.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Just split it up between your pots. That's fine.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go put some up front in my flower by the garage. But I already cut plenty other vines, and those vines had already rooted, so I don't have to root no vines
Yep.
because they already rooted. And I'm gonna use these in other places. See all those roots on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a
I
bunch of
had
roots.
where I had started my slips, I had lifted up the roots that were growing underneath to look under the potatoes, and it was already growing new potatoes underneath there. So I just threw the whole thing in some soil.
So I hear different stories. Vines grow sweet potatoes, but then somebody said they're really only for decoration. I don't know.
What's only for decoration?
The vines, some put sweet potato vines. They're only for like decoration. They're not gonna grow sweet potatoes.
Yeah, they do. Well, the roots of it does. I don't know about the vines, but you can eat the vines.
See, this is one whole one here, and it has all these roots on it here. So I'm gonna replant that
Try skimming it off the top.
and see
Oh,
what it
I
does.
must have missed something. Good morning, Twin Brook Acres.
So these are my bush beans. No, I ain't gonna move them. That those vines were choking out. What is this here? Gonna be. I think this is okra. Need to move them up.
Has anybody okra started coming up yet?
Mine coming up. I have like 8 different plants out here.
Oh, how about yours, Gina? Since you in the same, almost close to my
My okra does. Last year it did real good. Also,
Oh, is Gina still here? Or maybe she's on hold.
So I'm here.
Is your okra up? Coming up?
Not yet.
Okay, because I was gonna drop another some more seeds, but I'll just wait.
my stuff came up pretty fast. I was shocked within like 4 days.
What's probably your zone?
Now I do have my okra seedlings that have come up,
Uh-huh.
but I mean they're still like little.
Oh, that's what I mean. I don't have anything.
Oh yeah, they I do have seedlings.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to drop some then.
Yeah.
Because
Now I started my okra in house. I started it inside before we got more.
because I dropped these in April.
Oh yeah. My oh yeah. So yeah you should have.
Okay, I'll drop some more.
Yeah, that's a
What kind of
long.
okra are you
That's a
growing?
long time with them.
I don't remember.
Okay. What's fun? Oh, I was gonna say what's funny is I asked you and I don't remember, but I know one of mine is heavy hitter. But yeah, are you growing okra, Tarsha?
Yeah, these are okras right here. I don't know if you can see it. I have
I
three.
see it. That's what mine looks like. Them little like that.
These the long perkin ones here, and then the bush beans back in here too. I'm growing them
Hmm.
in the same spot I did last year. The beans and the okra, they did well together. So
Okay.
aren't they part of the three sisters or something?
Yeah.
And the corn was up there with the squash last year, but this time I put it back here with the okra. I probably only got a few, three of those growing, but maybe I get 1 or 2 ears off of them.
Yeah. I didn't. Corn was like a last minute decision with me because I grew it last year, and I was like, do I want to? I wanted corn, but I was like, do I want to utilize the space to grow it? So I made some. It's grown in the ground. I didn't actually grow it in no beds or anything. And I cleared out a space by the like near my house that
Uh-huh.
I was able to grow in. So we're gonna see if it grow well or not. Because last year I grew it along my fence, and the squirrels ate up most of my corn before I could get to it. So I want to make them have to travel to get to it this time. I didn't want them to have to be able to just come on the fence and get my corn.
Yeah, I haven't had any squirrels eat up anything.
Hmm.
Yeah. Dang, this
That's
room.
the only thing they got me for last year was my corn, and they ate it good.
See, this lemon ball, this lemon basil came back, and I mean, look at these roots on there.
Hmm. And that plant is big.
Yeah, it's taking up the space.
Hmm.
I had to move it.
That'd be good for a pot.
So I got to I'm gonna pull up this other one. Marigolds down here. I forgot they was down here. There's some
I
things.
had some of my marigolds had come back from last year. I was like, oh, that marigolds.
I didn't have no marigolds come back from last year.
I had a few.
Lemon balm, mint, lemon basil, but no marigolds.
See, I had a squash pop up in my potato bed, and I know it's because I reused the soil. And then I had a pepper pop up in my apple and tree pot, and I know that's because I repurposed some soil, so I pulled those out because I didn't need them growing where they were trying to grow. Oh, hold on, let me check the chat. I hadn't looked. Um, Stardust just says she's in Florida and the okra hasn't come up. Not even the plant Stardust, not even the seedling.
And which vegetable?
Okra.
Okra.
Oh wow.
Yeah, probably doing better than me. I just dropped some more too. She just dropped some more seeds too for okra.
I wonder
Good
why.
morning, defrauding charlatans. My mint and lemon balm took a hit with the cold, but they bounced back. That's Miss Felicia. And I probably should say FR Humphrey because everybody doesn't know that's Miss Felicia. Hands on the okra seed. Okay. I started my okra in house. Started under grow lights. I did heavy hitter and I think red hill country or country red hill, something like that it's called.
Yeah, I got those too. I grew some late last year.
I got so many like I put out a request in the community for okra seeds, and when I tell you the abundance of okra seeds that came in, there was no way I could grow all the okra this year. So I just picked two varieties, and I said I'll grow these two varieties this year, and then next year I'll choose something else.
Okay, you all, this is what I got. This is
Look
the
at that,
sting. This is the
two
stinging
buckets.
nettle and all the arugula on top. And this is all the green leafy vegetables with those pods from that radish on top.
Yes, yes, two buckets of food. Let's go.
All right.
Awesomeness.
I will catch you all later. Nice talking to you so I can go
It
and watch all
was.
of this stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. See you
Bye
later.
bye. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you later. My battery going dead. It said 10%.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But I did
Uh-oh.
clear out a
But
lot
this
of stuff
was fun.
and move some things. So I'm glad I got that taken care of. Now I got to find pots for the stuff. So
And you will. Thanks for sharing with us. We got to see what's going on in the garden.
You all take care.
All right.
And
See you
all
later.
for joining me this morning. And I'll be back another morning.
All
Take
right. Have a good
care.
one.
Love you all. Bye bye.